Hey guys, welcome to the next update video for my Liverpool save, and this is going to be, as I say, is a regular feature now. It is every February, so after every January transfer window, and at the end of every season. And this one is, of course, season 5. And well, just look at the table. I mean, I thought, okay, I've got to hit back this season, and boy, are we doing that. We are undefeated so far. We've had 4 draws and 20 wins. We are 9 points ahead of Man City in the league, and that is well, it's in no doubt really, because we really shouldn't lose it from here. But saying that, we have seen crazy things happen. For example, Leicester are 6th, which I don't understand at all. But then again, nothing makes sense. I mean, Aston Villa are won once. Explain that. Why are Aston Villa so bad on this? Anyway, now why are we all of a sudden done so well? That's because I've cleared out a lot of clutter and I have brought in some players, some very good players at that. The first one, let's go over them very quickly. I'll go over the players I've got out in a minute, but let's go over the ones I've brought in. So we got in Sergio Canales. He was on the transfer list from Real Madrid, and 7.5 million, absolute bargain for him. Mario Gotze, now a very, very typical FM signing. I know he's one of the big players we signed, like in FM11 you had Babacar and you had Neymar. Gotze is that sort of, he's like the Babacar of FM12. Not everyone knows who he is, but he's a big sign all of a sudden you've got to make. And I was like that, in the last couple of months. I was like, who the hell's Mario Gotze? And now all of a sudden he's this massive player that's going to be the big, big thing. And I bought him 52 million. And he has replaced Steven Gerrard, who I mentioned in the last video, he's taken over from the number 8 number 8 shirt. So he's over there. Alan Crawford's a regen from Dundee. I think he's a defender. Let me just go over that real quick. Yeah, he's only 16, he's Scottish, he's decent, he seems to have a lot of good performances in the under-18, so he's not bad at all for £1 million. Johan Gorkop, what a signing this lad is, what a signing, free transfer, released, scouts recommended me to him, oh my god, get this player, he is amazing, Johan Gorkop. I knew he was good from the start, but I was not expecting him to be this good. If I just show you real quick, 5 goals and 3 assists, doesn't look like a lot, that's in 15 appearances. Oh my god. I can't, no, seriously, he just runs this midfield. I was thinking, who the hell am I going to get to replace Gerrard? Gotze or someone? No, Gorkov, absolute beast. Recommend him if he's a free agent. I mean, his average rating is 7.3. I'm sure, you get the idea from there. I mean, look at that, when he was in 2010-11 season, nearly £19 million. I got him on free. He's a beast. Trust me, if you see him, get him. Carlos Fierro, 47 million. No, may have noticed only paid the small sum of 52 million pounds for Gotze, and that's because once you get to this stage in the season, you've won the league or you've won the Champions League or whatever. When you've got it in a Premier League club, you do get some stupid budgets, and that's just the way the game goes. I can't help that. I know people like it when you're on a shoestring budget and you build a team from there. Listen, if you want one of them saves, go look somewhere else. I'm not going to give you one of them. I'm rubbish at this game. Carlos Vieira, anyway, from 47 million. So, to be honest, they wanted 25 million for him, and I put the 25 million pound bid in, and they rejected it. But then they said, okay, we'll have him for 40 million. Oh, sorry, 50 million, and then I brought it down to 47 and accepted it. So, I don't know, but he goes well with Suarez, Bueno. Mexican lad, of course, Carlos Fierro. He's another very typical FM signing. You don't know a lot about him, but he's still a very good player. He's only 21. He's on 100 grand away, and that's completely ridiculous. But let's just show you how he's doing. 6 goals and 8 assists. I'll explain why he's only got 6 in a minute. I think he is beginning to start to fire, though. We did properly stutter at the start of his career, but he's just slowly getting into his stride now. So, and finally, Mohamed, or as most people know him, Momo Sissoko from Paris Saint-Germain. I got offered him, and I thought, you know what, Momo, come home, son, come home to Liverpool. And let's see, so we sold him to, he was the replacement of John Joe Shelby, who I sold, and he just really couldn't, I think I've talked about him before, yeah, I really couldn't put him into the team. He couldn't just break through, just couldn't break in. And I think I've talked about most of these. I think in the last video where we did the Season 4 review, Vukic and Downing and so on I just got rid of because I just needed to get rid of them in the end. Apparently he's doing really well for Atletico, Vukic. Really disappointed. Oh no, he's not. Oh, I think I saw his name and I thought he must be doing well. So yeah, I sent that St. Eccleston on loan and all that sort of stuff. But I'll show you the squad then. This is essentially the squad I have now, and I really have not changed it at all. You may have noticed I didn't think I needed to change it. Kazuki Honda might be on his way out, I think. Yeah, he's really good. I mean, I'm starting to generate a lot of regens now in this team. The slow sort of voucher regens coming in here. For example, my backup keeper, he's only 19, German, regen. Jamie Hay, I think he's a regen. Yep, 19. He's not bad at all. He's very similar to Matthews. He just needs a little bit more. Excuse me, I can't stop burping. He's had a few appearances. He's not done amazing, but he's only young, so I'm willing to give him a chance. David Ferretti I've talked about. He's another regen. I've seen him talk a lot. 4 million. He's only 19. He did pretty well last season. Not at all bad. I haven't really given him much of a chance this season. He hasn't had much of a chance because Angel Di Maria has been in beast form. 3 and 3 and 3. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. But when you consider 3 man of the matches and 13 appearances, that's not bad at all. So think of it like that. And also because Gotze, he is an extremely versatile midfielder. I never really showed you much of him. 7 assists, 5 goals, not bad at all. He's only 23, takes him a while to get into it, but once he is into it, he bloody goes mental. Let me trust you. Trust me on that one because I've seen him. Shaqiri, very underpowered on this, I must say. He is extremely underpowered from what he is in real life. He's nowhere near as good. He's only made 6 appearances. He's only got 1 goal and 1 assist last season. He's not that good, but I bought him anyway, taking him away from Wolves because he was literally the one-man team of Wolves. I think, are they even in the Premier League? I can't even, where are they? Oh no, they're not doing too badly actually now. Oh yeah, they got Doyle. I think he's really overpowered in this, Kevin Doyle, for what he is anyway. Ericsson, not bad either. But I think, as you can see, the standout player here, Luis Suarez, is absolutely sublime in this. He's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he's got 24 in 23. We're talking that's Lionel Messi standards, that is. I mean, I don't know if he's just because he gets better with age, but my God. 8 assists as well, 5 man of the matches. He is absolutely on fire. I know it's like done, and he's top scorer. He's top level with Jordan Ayew, Manchester United. No, it's a bit weird. He's got to Man United, but yeah, I mean Aguero, he's been fairly quiet for his standards, I guess. But yeah, anyway, that's the team. Just thought I'd show you that. Let's go over the season then so far. So as I say, it's undefeated, so we'll take it from here. The only loss we had in pre-season was 2-1 against Valencia, and that was because I played Liverpool, believe it or not, from Uruguay. Yes, there is a Liverpool team in Uruguay. Played them 2-1. And which went on this stupid run, I mean, where it was Jesus, that's got to be at least 15 games where we just beat teams so easily. I mean, Benfica, beat them 3-0. Rondon also, he's pitches in decent. He's pretty decent. Tottenham took us to extra time in the League Cup, but Michael Dawson scored their own goal, which was quite funny. Litex, I'm going to show you them in a moment. Then we eventually had to play Inter. This is our Champions League group, by the way. We did qualify. Inter didn't. Believe it or not, Benfica did. And this Litex, it sounds like a brand of carpet. Oops, sorry. Sorry, smashed the mic there. Yeah, Litex sounds like a brand of carpet. I don't get it. But I think they're from Slovakia, and they did well. They beat Inter, believe it or not. We beat Arsenal 3-2. This was incredible, this game. Suarez, okay, Douglas Costa, really, really good player. Would recommend him. I nearly bought him, but I was sticking to my guns and just kept with Gerrard and Shelvey and Suso and Spearing, and I regretted that. It was 1-1. So Suarez, I'll take you through this. Douglas Costa scored, and I thought this was going to go all right. This is going to go badly, and it's going to go all wrong. Suarez equalised, and Percy put them back in front. He then missed the penalty, Suarez. He then scored again, and then in the 94th minute, he scored. It was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe how he done that. And then, let's see what we got. We beat Blackburn in the League Cup quarter-final, so at the moment, we're really striving on all fronts. And then we lost to this brand of carpet. They ended really well. Bueno put us in front, but we just couldn't break them down. It was unbelievable. That was our first loss. A competitive loss this season. It came in December, and even then I think I put out a reasonable team. I didn't put like a crap team out. I mean, okay, Klitsch was in goal. I had Hay playing. I had Sterling, who's okay, actually, he's decent. But Rondon, I think, was lacking a bit of match fitness. Bender probably didn't really need to play a defensive midfielder in this game, but there you go. Kagawa was probably lacking match fitness as well. Drew with Man United at Old Trafford, as is the case. Quatez from a corner, as ever. He is so lethal from corners. If you are Liverpool, I really would recommend bringing him in quite early on, because once he gets a few games under his belt, he goes flying in with those goals. And then this 4-3 versus Chelsea, I mean, this was just insanity. Um, let's see, it was again an Anfield game, so I'm just trying to go over it all. Cavani, who runs this Chelsea team, I mean, he is ridiculously good. I've talked about before, I'm sure you've heard me mention Cavani a million times before. He is so good on this. I'm talking Lionel Messi standards. Um, he scored, Suarez equalised, and then they went straight up the other end. Jose Enrique put the bloody ball in his own net. And then Fellaini scored, make it 3-1, and I'm thinking this is terrible, we're going to lose for the first time this season, we're not going to have an undefeated season or whatever. Then Fierro scores to make it 3-2. He scores again to make it 3-3, and then Luis Suarez popping up in the 84th minute with an 84th minute win. Wow, it was just incredible, that game. West Ham, who are stupidly good for some reason, I don't know why they're so good. I mean, they play well against me. Bueno with the goal, Morrison put them in front. I don't know why West Ham are so good. Apparently they're terrible. They're not sitting well in the league at the moment, I don't think. No, the 15th. It's not bad. It's not great though. I mean, to be fair, they're way ahead of these three. I can't be surprised if these three don't go down. Cardiff have a slight chance, but I can't see Villa or Leeds going down. Then we played Southend, beat them 5-0 very nicely in the FA Cup third round. Fairly simple. Adam Matthews, he's got it right. Honestly, right. Adam Matthews, I think I probably will mention him again in the future, to be honest, because he's so good. If you're after a wing-back, a right or left for that matter, you can play both, who's not the best on the game, but you're looking for a good bargain, 4 million you'll need to pay for him at the absolute most. That's pushing it. I paid 2 million for him. If you get him early, you might even be paying less than 1 million for him. He's a very, very, very good wing-back, left or right. Go ahead and buy him. He is so good. I think he plays for... Who does he even play for? I can't even remember. I think it's Celtic. Yeah, plays for Celtic. He was at Cardiff, believe it or not. I think I may have even used them during FM11. But yeah, he's at Celtic. He got 9 assists in that season. Look at that. I mean, I paid 2 million for him. And yeah, he got 2 man of the matches last season. Can't open so far. He's only got 4 appearances, but you know, I've got Glenn Johnson there as well, who have converted into a right midfielder. I'll show you that in a minute. Then we played Everton in the League Cup semi-final, first leg, beat them 3-0. And we played them in the second leg and drew 1-1. So we're in the League Cup final again. No problem there. Gervinho scoring for Everton. I don't know why he's gone to Everton. Then we played Swindon, so not particularly difficult FA Cup round so far. And then we just played Swansea. This was ridiculous. Swansea are really good. Thomas Peckard, the bane of my fucking life on this. I'm tempted to buy him just so Swansea don't have him anymore. He seems to score against me all the time. He's got a really good goal scoring ratio, and yeah, he's just a really good player. So yeah, that's so we've not been doing too badly at all in the FA Cup. Now, if I just show you the 5th round, we're going to be playing against Leicester. Now that's not that bad. Now Leicester, you may think, oh, hang on, I thought they were 6th. And yes, they're actually not bad. I really, for the life of me, can't tell you why Leicester are this good. I mean, Daniel Sturridge, that's why. Robert Snodgrass is pretty decent as well, and this is actually really, really good. There's Lewis Dunk, who of course scored that own goal at the Cop end for Brighton. For us when he was playing for Brighton. That was just so funny. I remember I burst out laughing when that happened. I mean, embarrassing for the lad, but to be fair, no, I just thought he. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that one because it was just such a stupid own goal. But yeah, they got Sturridge somehow. Don't know how the hell they're affording him there. But Andy King, he's overpowered in my opinion as well. I don't really know the fella, so I'm not gonna say much. But Snodgrass is really good. Freddie C has chipped in with a few as well. Seamus Coleman, Tom Kearney, Basham, Kasper Schmeichel. So you know they've got some really decent players, and I don't know why they're this good. But there you go. Why Chelsea are this bad? I think David Moyes is there now, which is really funny. But anyway, I mean, look at Cardiff's goal difference, dear Lord. I think that's not an omen. God, hope that's not an omen if we get to the Premier League. And yeah, so I'll show you the Champions League as well, actually, future fixtures. We are going to be playing against Juventus. Shakhtar play Barca, Milan versus United, Benfica versus Tottenham, Schalke versus City, and it's going to be at Ibrox the final, so we could be playing at Ibrox, who knows. So yeah, that's it. So can we do a undefeated season? So it'll be tricky, but it's possible. I'll show you I think I've showed you everything now, and I'll show you a few other stats then. Carlos Vieira's got 8, as I mentioned, 8 assists. Some really, really good performances here. I mean, I think that, there you go, Pekka. Look at that, his third average rating. I think you can see why he's then so annoying. Uh, and yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I've got to say. So that's your update. So you are now well and truly updated for this Liverpool save. I will update you once again in, well, I say May, but it's usually in June because then I've got the season review in front of me. So like you can just, it's a quick snapshot. But this game should be massive. So yeah, I'm not going to be recording it live, unfortunately. I know you guys might like the occasional live commentary. If something comes up, like an FA Cup final, or I mean, I know, or something, or Champions League final or something, I may record it. But I'm not going to be doing live league ones because it'll get all messy and stuff. Like I've got the Cardiff save over here, I've got the Soccer AM save over here, and I'll be doing live commentaries for Liverpool, and it'd be like, what? Why is he doing this now? I'm getting confused. What game's this? And I don't want to confuse you guys. So, unfortunately, I won't be doing live league games, but I may do one-off cup final games or whatever. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you then in June. Bye for now.